June 20th. I, Shohei Kadono, a junior in high school, am at a condo where Nijo lives for my housekeeping job.
Welcome, Sumiya.
I'm coming in. She greets me as if she's greeting a friend who's visiting her house. I can see how my distance between her is getting shorter, and it makes me happy.
Sumiya, the weather is getting hotter.
Yeah, I really hate to even think that it'll keep getting hotter until September. By the way, Isumi Nijo here is my classmate, and she's the heiress of a CEO. With a small coincidence, I started working at her house. There was some situations where I had to change my last name from Kadono to Sumiya. Well, I can't really let anyone find out that I'm working part-time, so that's also why I'm using a fake name.
Thanks for coming today.
No problem, I got this. After greeting her once more as I walked into their living room, she then laid out a carpet as if she was diving while she started playing on her smartphone. I ended up laughing a bit as she became like a completely different person. Previously, I asked her to relax as if I wasn't even there, and she really started relaxing, even when I'm around. Well, rather than relaxing, she was rather being lazy.
Huh? Sumiya, what's the matter?
Well, you always talk to me with respect, but you suddenly relaxed, so I thought it was a little funny. As I said that, Nijo jumped up as she started blushing like a fruit.
I'm sorry. I ended up relaxing when you're here.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. As I had my apron in my hand, I walked towards her. I wasn't asking you to stop. As I said the other day, I want you to relax when you're at home.
Really?
I believe a housekeeper is supposed to make the resident of the house feel relaxed. And yet, if you end up being too nervous because I'm here, I'd be sad.
I see.
She nodded as she looked straight at me. Seeing her serious expression and shining pupils, my heart skipped a beat as I gulped my saliva. It actually means a lot to me that you're relaxing all you want, even when I'm working, because it tells me how much you trust me, so don't worry about it.
I'm glad to hear that. Then I'll go ahead and relax.
She then lied down again as she said that.
Watching YouTube without even thinking about anything is the best.
She's so fast at switching her mood.
Sumiya, my mom called and asked me to let you know that she wants all those things that are lined up over there to be taken out with the trash.
Nijo pointed at the wall as she continued to lie down. There were a few stacks of magazines that seemed to be going to the trash, and one of those stacks were falling apart. Got it. I'll go ahead and tie them up. The magazines varied from business to fashion magazines, and there were a few of them that were about cooking. I wonder if her mom bought these. Japanese recipes that can be served forever. Western cuisine, a simple way to start. They all seem like they're about rather basic recipes. It seems like Nijo bought them when she was in elementary school. There are post-it memos on the page with a hamburger, and she wrote up some memos about cooking those dishes. I guess I'm done cleaning up. As I was placing the rope and the scissors that I used to tie up the magazines on the table, I noticed that there was some small laundry that was underneath the coffee table. Maybe someone in the household ended up dropping it when they were about to fold them. It's baby blue. Is it a handkerchief?
Huh? Baby blue? Oh no!
Suddenly, I heard Nijo screaming. She then jumped up as she came towards me on all fours. She came right in front of me as I picked up the piece of cloth.
Don't worry about it.
Huh? If you like, I can put it back into the handkerchief cabinet.
It's not like that, so don't worry about it.
When I looked at her face, she looked red as if she was just boiled. It's not a handkerchief. Huh? But it's such a tiny piece of cloth. When I stared at her, she looked away as if she seemed as if she was about to cry. Huh? Huh? No way. Was that actually the thing that she'd wear under... As I imagined it, I ended up blushing too. I'm sorry. Please, put it back.
Yes, I will.
She ran to her room as if she was fleeing from me. I rushed to the kitchen, but I was panicking so badly, I ended up washing my hands with the dish soap. Looks like I could cook anything. I'm going to start by cooking dinner for tonight. I can cook anything I can make with what's in the fridge. But I would rather hear if she requests anything. Besides, If it's a bit awkward after what happened earlier, I want to clear it up as soon as possible.
La la la, meow meow meow.
As she was singing in mysterious cat language, I decided to approach her. Nijo, is there anything you want to eat?
Meow? Are you talking about dinner tonight?
She's still acting like a cat.
Let me think.
She seemed to debate within herself, but it didn't seem like she found thinking about it troublesome at all. I can see that she's having fun thinking about it. She crossed her arms and shook her head as she thought about it excitingly. She then chuckled as she smiled at me.
I talked to my stomach and I feel like having a hamburger today. I just remembered what my mom cooked for me when I was little. Can you cook it?
Yes, I can.
Yay, I'm so excited! Thank you!
She jumped up and down in excitement. The way she looked up at me as she challengingly smiled and asked if I could cook it. My heart wouldn't stop racing because of her sweet voice, and it took me a second or two before I could answer her question. Nijo, if you like, would you like to cook with me to switch up the mood?
Huh? I've never cooked a hamburger. Well, I pretty much never cooked before.
She looked away as if she was a bit ashamed with herself. I heard she goes to prep schools all the time, so I'd be worried about her if she told me that she couldn't even cook. Don't worry, I'll teach you.
Really? I guess I'll try then.
This was how the two of us decided to cook a hamburger together.
Yay, yay! Hamburger! I'm so excited!
As Nijo laid down on the carpet again, she started talking to herself as if she were singing. She then lied on her side as she looked at her smartphone.
Wow, amazing! Sumia, my parents said that you're really great at cooking, and they really appreciate how you cook food with balanced nutrition. It seems like they end up having ready-to-eat food from the convenience store all the time.
I see. That means a lot to me. I just remembered that there's something I meant to ask. Whenever I'm not here, do you usually buy food from convenience stores? Your parents aren't usually home, are they?
Yes, I usually buy food at convenience stores or supermarkets. Also, I enjoy the soup that I ordered online, too. I haven't had my mom's cooking in a while.
I see. I feel like it's a bit sad to buy food to eat by yourself every day. My family usually has dinner together every day, so maybe that's what makes me feel that way. Alright, Nijo. I'm going to start cooking hamburger.
Okay, thank you.
I opened the fridge one more time and looked through the stack of packaged meats. Oh, I guess they haven't bought it.
Sumia, what's the matter?
There's no ground meat.
What?
Nijo jumped up as she exclaimed as if she was suddenly brought back to reality.
Does that mean you can't cook hamburger?
No, there's regular meat, so I can mince it by hand, but it'll take a long time.
Okay.
She became depressed, and it was as if I was watching a fast-forwarded video of a flower shriveling. If I think about it now, she wasn't speaking the polite way to me that she always does. If she's in such a shock, I want to do something about it.
You know what?
Nijo suddenly became energetic as she straightened her posture. When I'm watching her motions, I feel like I'm watching a foreign cartoon.
It's only 7:30 right now, so we can just go to a grocery market nearby.
Huh? Is there a grocery market in this area?
Of course there is. It'll be about a 10-minute walk.
I never imagined that there would be a grocery market in an area with a bunch of luxury high-rise condos. I've always thought that everyone in this area buys foie gras online. Or someone from a fish market would go around door to door, talking about the fresh bluefin tuna that was caught that very morning. I'll go buy it quickly then. I'm sorry to make you wait for dinner. You can stay home and relax. As I rushed to the front door and put on my shoes...
Hold on a second. Thanks for waiting.
Nijo came to greet me by the door. Or that's what I thought she was doing. But for some reason, she changed her clothes before she appeared. She was wearing a blouse with some frills on her shoulder and a brown skirt.
I want to buy something to drink, so let's go together.
Huh? Maybe you can go to a convenience store or vending machine that's nearby?
The supermarket has more products, and they sell them for cheaper. If you are going, I thought I might as well go with you.
Okay. Let's go. As I nodded, my heart continued to race. I get to go shopping with Nijo, who's extremely popular in my class? But am I dreaming?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. We walked together to the supermarket side by side. I checked the map on my phone, and there was indeed a supermarket nearby. It's open 24 hours, which is pretty typical of a supermarket in the city.
It's kind of fun to take a walk at night. I sometimes go home late after my prep school. But Dad tells me to take the cab because it's not safe for a girl to walk on my own, so I get excited when I get to walk like this at night.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. A wind that's a bit too warm to call a nighttime breeze made her black hair fluff up a bit. Her hair is so glossy, and it looked as if there were dusts of star mixed in. I got extremely excited earlier, but I'm starting to get nervous when I'm walking alone with her like this. She's only coming along with me as I do grocery shopping, but it makes me feel as if we're on a date in the night city.
By the way, Sumiya, can I ask you a question?
Yes, if it's anything I can answer.
You're always putting on a mask at my house for sanitary reasons, right? Are you not taking it off right now?
I'm just keeping it on to make sure I don't catch a cold. I can't let you see my face because we're classmates. Wow, it's pretty crowded here.
Yeah, it's my first time here around this time, but there's a lot of people here.
The supermarket near my house gets crowded around 6 p.m., but this place is still crowded even though it's almost 8 p.m. And there are so many people in suits. They're pretty much sold out of the ready-to-eat food. There are only a few discounted sashimi left too. Nijo, do you come to this supermarket often?
Once in a while, I used to come here all the time with my parents, but I haven't been here with them lately.
I guess it might be challenging to go grocery shopping together when every family member is busy. My family usually goes out together to do grocery shopping during the weekends, so I guess her lifestyle is completely different from mine. Let's see, ground meat. Ah, there it is. I'll buy this one.
Now we get to have hamburger.
She placed a pack of ground meat in the shopping basket with a big smile. When we're walking around a grocery store together as we hold a shopping basket, it makes me feel as if we live together. We just have to find you a drink.
Okay, I'll go choose something.
She rushed over to the drink section and rushed back again with 2 bottles of lemon-flavored sodas as she placed them into the shopping basket. When we were approaching the snack section, there was a chocolate that caught my attention. I remember Nijo talking about this specific chocolate, saying that it was her favorite.
Ah, do you know this chocolate? It's really good.
Yes, you were talking about it during recess.
Huh?
Yikes! See? I ended up messing up because I had my guard down, getting all excited pretending as if I live with her. What do I do? Io was really talking about it during recess. She's going to ask how I knew about it. I'd be in huge trouble if she finds out that I'm her classmate. Well, I don't want Nijo to know who I am, but if my school finds out that I'm working part-time, they'd stop my scholarship and I'll have to immediately quit school. What do I do? I need to conceal it. It's better than doing nothing about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused. It seems like the girls in my class are really into this thing, so that's why.
So it's also popular among your classmates. My classmates really like this one too. When I said I liked it, my parents bought me a whole case.
Wow, that's pretty wild. I somehow got away with it. After I got home, I started getting ready to cook hamburger. Oh, that's right. I walked over to the stacks of magazines that I placed in the hallway earlier. I made sure I didn't tie the ropes too tight so I can pull out any of the magazines whenever I wanted. So I grabbed the magazine about Western cuisine as I returned to the kitchen. I guess I'll refer to this magazine today. It appeared as if the page with the hamburger was open many times in the past. I'm sure Nijo's mother referred to this many times as she cooked it for her. Alright, Nijo, are you ready to cook?
Yes, I am.
Nijo tied her navy apron that she says her mother bought her when she was in junior high. Let's start by chopping the onion.
Sumiya, please teach me.
Of course! I quickly peeled the onion, cut it in half, then placed it on the cutting board. First, you put slits in the onion without cutting all the way.
Like this?
She tried to cut the onion the way I showed her with my knife. But I felt insecure about the other hand that was holding down the onion. Nijo, you might cut your hand like that. You should hold it as if you're wrapping the onion. I reached out so I could show her how to hold it down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Our hands came in contact for a split second, and we both jolted as we pulled our hands back. She then looked away from me. I wonder if I made her mad. I naturally shifted my body to look into her face, and saw that she was blushing. Huh? Why is she reacting like this? It looks almost as if she's being shy. And when she acts like that, she makes me shy too.
Well, let's continue to chop the onion, Sumiya.
Yeah, I'll teach you what to do after that. After you're done cutting slits into it, you'll cut them horizontally after that. You can cut it so your knife stays perpendicular to the cutting board.
Like this? This is kind of hard.
She continued to chop the onions as she seemed a bit startled. I used to be startled with every move I made too when I first started cooking. After that, you'll just have to cut it normally from the top.
Okay. Wow, amazing! I'm really mincing the onions.
Good. It's getting really small. I'll just take care of the other half. I then took the knife from her as I chopped up the other half of the onion.
Wow.
I'm just used to it. You're really good in English because you get used to it little by little, right? It's the same thing.
I see. Maybe I'll try to cook more often then.
I'll just saute it in the beginning. Nijo, can I have the onions?
Okay.
Can I also have a wooden spoon too?
Here you go.
It's so nice to cook together. I feel as if we're really living together. After sauteing the onions, I added the chopped bell peppers there, just the way the recipe indicated. I'm sure her mother was trying to look for ways to make her daughter eat vegetables. Can you put the ground meat in a bowl?
Okay.
After mixing the vegetables with the raw ground meat, I mixed in milk and panko as I mixed them all together. After that, I took out the meat from the bowl and shaped them into ovals and made a small dent in the middle of each patty. It's a classic way to cook it, and because it's classic, it's a bit time-consuming. I wonder if Nijo had always asked for this since she was little. Alright, Nijo, can you please cook the hamburger patty?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Nijo carefully placed the patty in the frying pan as she started cooking it. But she's using the flipper a bit strangely.
Oh no, it's broken! Sumiya, I need your help!
Okay, I got it. She suddenly asked me for help, so I forgot to speak to her in honorific. Let's turn down the flame a bit.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
After turning down the flame and using the flipper to secure one side of the patty, as I pushed the other side towards it with a wooden spoon, by bringing it together and cooking it in the center of the frying pan, it was all fixed.
Sumiya, you're amazing!
No, I'm glad it's fixed. After the hamburger was cooked, I used some sauces and ketchup to make a special sauce for it, and it was ready. With the remaining time, I got the side dishes and the soup ready. I served avocado with sesame oil and salted kelp. I used tofu and fried tofu to cook a simple miso soup, and the dinner was ready. Alright, Nijo, it's ready.
Wow, thank you so much! I'm going to eat now.
She expressed appreciation for the food as she placed her palms together, and she took a bite of the hamburger. The moment she swallowed it, her eyes widened up as she looked at me.
This makes me feel so nostalgic. I really love the flavor. It reminds me of my mother's cooking. She hasn't been cooking for me lately, but this is so interesting.
I never told her that I tried to replicate the recipe that our mother used to cook for her, but she could tell right away. What we enjoyed when we were little is something we won't forget, even after we grow up. For her, this must be the taste of her family. I'm glad you like it.
It's really delicious. Sumiya, I don't mind if you cook this every time you come here and cook extra food for later for us.
Your parents will probably get sick of having hamburger every week, though. She half-jokingly, half-seriously said that as I laughed. And I was really excited to see her smile like this. I want Nijo to spend some relaxing time, so it really means a lot to me that she eats so much food that we cook together.
Sumiya, you're really good at cooking hamburger. So, next time, I want a hamburger again. I'll talk to my parents about it.
If you're going out of your way to do that, I'll be happy to cook it again. I'm really happy that the distance between us is getting shorter and shorter. Nijo isn't talking to her classmate Kanon, but she's talking to her housekeeper Sumiya. But if it weren't for our current relationship, we would have never talked to each other jokingly like this. Alright, done cooking extras for later. After I cooked a few meals that were ready to eat tomorrow and the next few days, I packed them in plastic containers and stored them in the refrigerator. When I checked the clock, it was already 10:30. When I was thinking about going home soon.
Ah, I see.
Nijo, what's the matter?
My parents just reached out to me. They said that their gathering with their client is taking longer and they still have work to take care of. So they asked me to sleep without waiting for them. They're probably going to stay at a hotel near their office. I guess they'll be working all day tomorrow, too.
It's Friday night, though. That must be really rough. As I was looking for the next word to say, she then muttered softly.
I wish they'd come home once in a while.
She appeared almost as if she was just acting. Her line sounds a bit fake, and her expression seems as if she's really acting. But after that, the moment I saw her expression as she looked at me and slightly smiled, I could see that she was just saying in her mind, just kidding. Now that I think back, I feel like she was talking about her family a lot throughout the day. How they haven't been home yet, how they haven't gotten to go get groceries together lately, how she hasn't been having her mother's cooking lately. They all included a sense of loneliness. Maybe she was trying to act tough in her own way. And the moment I felt that way, my words naturally came out. Nijo peeked at me as she groaned in a low pitch. I could sense that she wishes she could tell me that she's fine, but she couldn't.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm okay.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself. When I said those words, her shoulders dropped slightly as she slowly exhaled. Her stiff expression started to soften up, little by little. I'm done with everything that I was asked to do today, but I can stay around until the final train, so I'm here if you want to talk to me.
You're very considerate.
I'm sorry. It's nothing so great like that, but I just wondered if there's anything I can do. When I saw you so sad like this, my honest words that jumped out of myself had echoed in the quiet room. After a few seconds of silence,
I'm sorry to make you worried. I'll take your kindness. Will you please chat with me for a bit?
of course.
What should we chat about?
Will you please tell me about your father and your mother? For example, about a fun moment that you spent with them.
Huh? Sumiya? I'm sure you'll be bored if I were to talk about that.
That's not true. I want to hear different stories about you. As I said that, she then smiled as if a beautiful flower had bloomed. She then slowly started talking as she traced back her memories.
Okay, then let me tell you about the time we went to the Philippines 2 years ago on a family trip. Something really funny happened there.
I then stayed there until I almost missed the final train, and the distance between me and Nijo had become shortened again. And one side of me was wishing that I could interact with her as Shohei Kadono, the classmate, instead of Sumiya, her housekeeper.